Hello everyone, welcome to Free Learning School. Today we are going to discuss about cash basis versus accrual basis of accounting. The cash basis and accrual basis of accounting are two different methods used to record the accounting transactions. The core difference between two methods is in the timing of transaction recordation. Depending on the business type and complexity, people choose any of the two methods. Both methods has some pros and cons, and both are correct. So what is cash basis of accounting? The cash basis of accounting recognizes revenue when cash is received and expenses when they are paid. So revenue is related with cash received and expense is also related when they are paid. Revenue and expense both are recognized when there is a cash movement in or out. So cash basis accounting depends solely on cash. So whenever you receive the cash, you have to record the transaction, and whenever you pay someone, you have to record the transaction. So if we go for an example of cash basis accounting, for example, you are running a grocery shop and on January 1st, you sold your product to any of your customer worth $150 on credit. Should you record the transaction? On a cash basis accounting, you should not record the transaction. You see, you made the sale on credit. So you haven't received the cash. So you should not record any kind of transaction. You will only record the transaction when you will receive the payment against this particular sale. So just assume you have received USD 150 on February 15th against the sale on January 1st. As you have received the cash, you must record the sale on February 15th, though you made the sale on January 1st. The journal entry on 15th will be, you will debit cash by $150 and credit sales revenue by $150. So what is accrual basis of accounting? On accrual basis, revenue is recorded when earned. So this is very important. So on accrual basis of accounting, you should record the transaction when you should record revenue when you earned it, and when you incurred any cost, you should record it as an expense. So money doesn't matter whether you receive the money or pay the money. This is not the key factor to decide whether you should record the transaction or not. So whenever you earn a revenue, you should record it, and whenever you consume or incur any expenses, you should record it. So we can go for the same example. For example, you sold it on January 1st worth of $150 of product on credit. Should you record the transaction? The answer is yes. You must record the transaction because you have made the sale and you have earned it. But remember, you haven't received the cash yet. So what should be the journal entry? So on January 1st, the journal entry should be accounting receivable $150 and sales revenue $150. You have earned the money, so this $150 is your revenue, and accounts receivable that you will receive the cash from the customer on a future date, and this is a receivable for your organization, which is also an asset. Now, if you receive the cash on January 15th from the customer, you have to put another journal entry, and that will be cash. You have received the cash on February 15th, and you have to credit the accounts receivable by $150. So what are the pros and cons of cash basis of accounting? Cash basis of accounting is very simple. Maintenance is very easy. It's single entry accounting system. You are dealing with only cash and is very cost effective. And what are the disadvantages of cash basis of accounting? This is not very accurate because you are not recording all the transaction. You are recording transaction whenever you are receiving cash. So this is not 100% accurate because it does not recognize the matching principle of accounting. And for example, you made the sale on January 1st, but you are recording on February. But you may purchased it on January. So your costs are in January and your revenue are in February. So it will not match and you will not get the best picture of your organization's position. This is not recognized by Companies Act. In many countries, this is not recognized. But in USA, the maximum limit is if the yearly sale is not more than $5 million, you can use cash basis of accounting. There is chances of discrepancies because you are dealing only with cash. So there is a high chance that people may hide their sale and do some unethical stuff on cash basis of accounting. What are the pros and cons of accrual basis of accounting? This is a preferred method by GAAP. I'm using preferred. Cash basis is also acceptable, but accrual basis is preferred. Provide detailed information about your business. So it records all kinds of accounts receivables, accounts payable, and all the details. So you'll get better picture in terms of cash flow management, and in terms of everything, you'll get better report and better insight about your business. Managing the business become easy as you are getting more information, and information is the key to your success. So accrual basis of accounting is always recommended for most of the business cases, and if it is a large organization, it's a must. So what are the problems of accrual basis of accounting? Managing accrual basis is complex. You may need to hire an accountant to do the job, thus it's very expensive. So cash basis you can do it by your own, but if you want to do it on accrual basis of accounting, then it's better to hire an accountant. Taxes. So you pay taxes even if you do not receive the cash. So this is also a cons. So hope you understood what accrual basis and cash basis of accounting is all about. Thank you for listening to me, and please subscribe to my channel Free Learning School to get more videos.